Hi, I'm CJ Lake, and this is my Life of the Mind project. In the early 1960s, President John F. Kennedy set the seemingly impossible goal of Americans landing on the moon and returning safely before the decade was out. On July 20th, 1969, American astronauts Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong fulfilled his wish and became the first human beings to walk on the moon. Since then, space travel has seemingly gone downhill to all outsiders who do not actively keep up to date with all that space travel entails. To the public eye, everything that we've done in space is paled in comparison to that single moment that defined the 60s entirely. And as a result, Americans now have to hitch a ride with the Russians in order to get to space. Yes, the same Russians that we were competing in the space race with in the 50s and 60s. How embarrassing. Moving forward, what does this mean? What does it mean that after 50 years of America taking itself to space, we will no longer be doing it? To really understand the significance of ending space exploration, you have to look into the past and see what we've gained from it in order to accurately predict what we would get from it in the future. I remember in Leaving Orbit, Professor Dean talked about the revolution of commercial satellites and how a president said that that alone made it all worth it. She talked about the public's odd obsession with accrediting Velcro to space exploration as well. Now what gave us these very things is gone. Unless something changes, we won't see a human walk on Mars. We won't see a human land on an asteroid to harvest its metal and save our Earth. Notice I said unless something changes. My generation is constantly mocked as being that of lazy and irresponsible millennials that are not fit to run our great country in the future. Space exploration can change that, at least partially. We can define our generation like the people of the 60s defined theirs. We can bring back space travel and do the things I was talking about. We can walk on Mars and we can land on asteroids and save our planet. What needs to happen is we need to make our not going into space any longer a known thing. Before reading Leaving Orbit, I honestly had no idea that American space exploration had ceased. This needs to be a known thing. Only then will NASA be able to receive the proper amount of funding for such elaborate goals. If we can provide the proper funding and support, we'll not only bring back space travel, we will bring back American exceptionalism. Thank you.